Hey guys, it's one of the most wonderful times of the month for Wartune. It's the Love Thy Mount event. I'm super excited about this because I have upwards of 34,000 mount whips. This is the most whips I've ever had at one time. That's mostly due to the fact that the last gem event, it was unlimited, so that was, I got very into making the higher level gems and using the gems within my gear to make high level gems to get lots of rewards. So I have a bunch of level 5 gems in my gear, but I also made a lot of level 8s. And also there were 2 soul crystal exchanges without a Love Thy Mount event in between. So I've accumulated a ton of whips from that, and I think I'm just gonna go for it. The rewards this month, which I think are similar to similar to last time, which was very popular, which was the gem packs. So I'll get 1 whip back for every 5, and it's a 1-to-1 return from whips to soul crystals, and then 1 of these gem packs. And so yeah. Super excited. Take a quick peek at my mount. So I do have level 8 stables, so there were some stable rewards that they gave me the level 7 ones, but I guess I claimed everything before that. So I didn't get all of those rewards, but I did get some. So I mostly focus on intel and armor for my mount. One, they give the most BR. Endurance doesn't give as much. I also just don't value HP as much. I would much rather protect the HP that I have with defense or armor, rather than just build up a lot of health that I can't necessarily heal back. At the same time, I could really use some more health. So we'll see. I'm really going to focus on intellect and armor. But I might throw in some endurance there too. So yeah, here we go. So for me, since they're all at 2,500 EXP each, except for the strength, it costs me about 200 to 210 whips for each level. Sometimes you get luckier with the Therion blessings, and it's even better. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I don't know if I'm going to fast forward or just skip to the final results. I do these by hand just because the last time I used an auto clicker for this, I stepped away and let it go, and then ended up paying a bunch of Balins at full price for whips. Luckily, I didn't have a ton of Balins on me at the time, and so I didn't end up spending too much, but that was still a pretty noob mistake, and so I don't want to do that again. Alright, you guys, closing in on the last couple of clicks. So I did mostly focus on armor, though actually my armor was ahead of my intel before, so almost even between the 2 stats. I'll probably do something similar once I get some of these back. So there we go. So you trained your mount 34,520 times, and I can collect about 6,900 rewards, which I'm not going to go about clicking. So what I do for the collection is I just use a simple auto clicker. And this is just a really basic one. I'm on a Mac, so I just found a Mac auto clicker. It's nothing fancy. You just tell it how quickly to click. So it's going to click 200 every 250 milliseconds, so quarter of a second, and you tell it to start clicking, and it'll go over and over and over again until you tell it to stop. And so, I mean, this is technically using a bot. I don't think this is against terms of service because it's just literally clicking in place. It is against the terms of service for the game to use any bots that are automated and will change the gameplay. but I don't think that they're going to, make a fuss, especially since this is so poorly set up. It should really have a collect all button that anybody's going to give you a hard time about saying that you've used an auto clicker. So I would just go ahead and use one, especially if you hoarded up a lot of stuff. This is just not worth doing. I even think that the mount stats are a bit much, but yeah, I'm just gonna go start this up. If you make this go too fast, the game can kind of get a little bit fussy. So yeah, I try to keep it at a semi-reasonable interval. There is a way to start this with a middle mouse click, but I'm on a laptop right now and not using a scroller mouse, so I don't actually know how to use the middle mouse button. But yep, there we go. Nice little. Well, I can't see the waterfall, but yeah. So you can just let this go, eat a sandwich or something, and come back later. Phew. All right. Finally done with that round of things. This is pretty awesome. So I collected another almost 7,000 whips. And same for the, another 5K, 7K gem packs. So I'm probably going to just save this for, save opening these for some time during the day when not a lot of people are around, because it does overwhelm chat. It kind of gets annoying that the chat systems are rendered not usable. So what I recommend is you pretty much just use this guild chat window because it's immune to all these announcements. And it'll only show guild chats, so sometimes people are opening over and over and over again, and world chat, party chat are very difficult to use with all the gem announcements, but you can at least talk to your guildies through this guild chat window. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and do more whips and go back and forth exchanging them, and see what we end up with. I am at I was at 205 KBR or so, I've gained about 8 KBR. Alright, coming down to the last exchange. Oops, that's what I wanted to do. Just do an advanced train. And claim the last few by hand. So about 43,000 mount whips, which is awesome. Let me see here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize my bags a little bit. I'm going to go find our guild's GM, or the guild master, and ask him to help me out, because I'm going to send all of these to my mailbox. It's going to save me a lot of space. So right now, as you can see, just to make room to do all this and keep it semi-presentable for you guys, I did move pretty much my whole first page of items to my guild vault. So yeah, I'm just going to rearrange this, go talk to the GM, and I'll be back. Hey guys, so I got a hold of my guild master, and I'm just I think he's gonna be free to kick me. He's pretty used to this. Pretty much my whole guild has seen me leave and come back, God knows how many times to do this. So I'm just checking. I did clear all my contribution. Usually I just make it so that I can buy like a level 5 pot, or go do my guild blessings or something like that. But I don't tend to keep a lot of guild contribution, just because, one, I don't really need it, and also I tend to do this quite a bit. Oh, come along. Okay, so what I've done is I put all of my soul crystals here, um, and so once I leave the guild, they'll be sent to my mailbox, and they can stay there as long as I don't open them up. They'll be good for 30 days, and so by that time I probably will be able to use them for a soul crystal exchange. Alright, so I finally got kicked. So this is what it looks like. So there's five stacks of soul crystals in each. I'm gonna go apply back to my guild real quick. Um, uh, yep, I save a lot of things in mail. All the World Boss Gold prizes. And also some clothing and things. Oh, these are coming up on their expiration, so maybe later I'll send these also. But for now, for the recording, I'll just leave it. And so yeah, so now I have all this space cleared. I can put things back in there. So maybe my insignias and things. But yeah, that's the basic idea. I'm really happy about this event. You know, maybe over the next couple of days I'll get a few more whips, but not a ton more. But it's really awesome. My final stats, I'm at 215,600 BR with Hades, which is my top sylph right now, even though I'm very tempted to go make Hercules. He's so awesome. And with that, I gained about 10k BR from Mount Whips alone, and I'm all set up to have a really great gem event as well. So I'm very happy about that. You know, have a good time with the Love Thy Mount event. I hope everybody makes out well with it. I highly encourage everybody to hoard. Hoard your whips, soul crystals, gems, even fate stones. Even though fate stones, I haven't seen a huge event, so you know, you probably can, if you have enough to up a fate level, then just go for it, because most of these events, you know, they tend not to be unlimited for fate stuff. Mostly because I think the top cashers all get the top, I mean, maxed out fate very quickly, and so if the event doesn't benefit cashers, I don't think they tend to make them unlimited anymore until there's more options. And the other thing I would hoard as well are resistance crystals. So I wouldn't like, you can save them in the crystal shard form, but it's probably just easiest to save space by making level 1 resistance crystals. But I believe that there's going to be an event for making these pretty soon. And so yeah, keep your bags organized, hoard. That's pretty much my mantra. So take care, everybody.